in an explosive turn of events that's sending shockwaves through Canada's political establishment. Mark Carney's new legislative proposal, Bill C-5, is being slammed as a draconian Trojan horse designed to bypass fundamental democratic safeguards. Critics argue the bill would allow Carney, a former central banker turned political heavyweight, to sidestep federal laws, audits, environmental protections, and even criminal investigations, all under the guise of nation building. Welcome back to Moose and Loose. I'm David, and today we dive deep into what may be the most dangerous and authoritarian legislation introduced in Canadian history. The bill no one saw coming, originating from the National Post and other reliable sources. Bill C-5 proposes to grant Cabinet the authority to exempt any national interest project from a broad range of federal laws with a simple order in council. This is how Mark Carney is going to get around all his conflicts of interest. With Brookfield, one analyst warned, it's government power with no accountability wrapped up as progress. The act would permit Cabinet to suspend any federal law tied to a designated project, exempt entire companies from audits, taxes, and transparency rules, avoid criminal prosecution even in cases of corruption or fraud. The bill's ambiguity and rushed timeline have incensed both opposition parties and civil society watchdogs. According to critics, Carney could use this law to shield Brookfield, the global asset management firm he's tightly connected to, from laws like one glaring example. If Brookfield-owned Modular Group were to build government-subsidized housing under this bill, they could be exempt from taxes, transparency, and environmental compliance. This is legislative cover for corruption, said one legal expert. Brookfield could make billions with zero oversight. Green Party leader Elizabeth May, often dismissed as overly idealistic, came out swinging against the bill. May, referencing the notorious Bill C-38 from Stephen Harper's era, warned that this is even worse. May demanded that Parliament extend its summer session to allow for proper debate, expert testimony, and civil engagement. Even Liberal MP Nate Erskine-Smith broke ranks with his party, blasting the rushed process. Erskine-Smith, formerly seen as a party loyalist, suggested that the government could easily extend committee hearings and improve the bill before Canada Day. His rebellion may cost him politically, but it earned him rare bipartisan respect. The initial version of Bill C-5 proposes to suspend 13 key federal laws, but the bill includes a clause allowing Cabinet to expand that list at any time, no further parliamentary approval required. This is how democracy dies, said one critic. Not with a bang, but with a Cabinet order block. Québécois leader Yves-François Blanchet also voiced strong opposition, saying, "Conservative leadership has yet to officially comment, but behind the scenes, insiders suggest Pierre is preparing a strong rebuttal." Carney's move comes just as trust in government hits record lows. Inflation is up, jobs are scarce, families are struggling, and now their elected officials want to ram through a bill giving unelected bureaucrats carte blanche. Analysts warn that Brookfield's empire could become untouchable, sheltered by law, funded by taxpayers, and immune from prosecution. This isn't just about Carney, it's about precedent. If this bill becomes law, any future prime minister could inherit these powers. Greater than I urge Prime Minister Carney and his cabinet to think it through. Stop the programming motion. Let the bill be studied. For once, May's voice is resonating across party lines. Even some backbench liberals are quietly expressing unease.